Season 7. Maybe one of the best seasons in a very long time. We saw a new map, a new mobile legend, vehicles for the first time ever, and we've seen a whole lot of action. Season came with many triumphs, many pros, but it also came with a few cons. No season in any battle royale has been perfect. Seen lag issues, seen packet loss issues. We've seen disgusting metas. But what now? February 4th, 2019, Apex Legends comes out of nowhere. You hop on Twitch and you see all your favorite streamers streaming it. You have no idea what this game is, so you start clicking. And you see this really beautiful looking game. Movement-wise, the gunplay, it just looked so refreshing, yet so at home. Player 13 downloads it, gives it a try, and he hates it. He asks, "Why can't you build in this game?" Tries to with friends later that day, and they almost get their first win. The problem was, they were all hiding in corners in a room in artillery. They got grenaded to death. Player 13 meets the very first sweat on his team. Unhonorful. This guy is lightning. This man was Octane before Octane even released. I was in a box. I got out of the box, this man was across the map. The very first time I played with him, he dropped 16 kills. I sent him a friend request immediately. I wanted to learn from this guy. Player 13 immediately sends him a friend request as soon as the game's over, looks at his name, carefully spells in the PSN tab, and to his luck, he accepts it a few days later. They start playing. They become pretty good friends. And eventually Player 13 became almost as good as Unhonorful. They started dropping around similar scores, and eventually were competing to try and drop the first 20 bomb. They were trying to really get that badge. Unhonorful almost helps Player 13 get this badge, but he comes up short. Player 13, devastated, keeps grinding. Unhonorful's internet connection becomes unstable. He starts signing in less and less. Player 13 starts grinding solo more and more and more, and eventually meets the second sweat, Donnie. This guy had a 20 badge. He immediately hopped in game chat and said, "How did you get that badge? I've been trying since this game released." And you know what he said? "Just get good." Now Player 13 is playing with his second alias slash mentor of Apex Legends. He's getting even better. He's playing time by himself. And eventually, 2008 kills later, hours of grinding, 2 weeks later, he drops a 20 kill game. February 22nd, 2019, the first video comes up. Lifeline 20 kill game. The rest is history, my friends. So, how did 13 go from a bot that hid in corners with his casual real-life friends to this player that has a 20 badge, 4K damage badge on almost every legend, 100,000 kills, has hit Predator countless times, Master, he's done it all. This is how. Confidence. Hit the range until your shot's mean. Go into that range every time you sign into the game, and make sure you don't miss a shot with your favorite gun. And make sure you don't miss a shot with the guns you hate too. It may take hours on one single gun, but I promise you, if you get that recoil pattern down, you get the fundamentals down, imagine yourself winning the fight before you actually do it. Picture yourself climbing that climb that only you know onto that building, wiping that team. Picture yourself having perfect accuracy, correct movement. You have to picture it. You have to believe it before it happens. The more confident player, 9 times out of 10, comes out more successful in the fight. Set an ongoing goal and a big goal. The big goal is good for daily motivation and grind. You want to go for that 20 badge, that 4K, that 3K, hell, go for that 2K. It doesn't matter. Whatever your big goal is, that's great. But you need to set small goals so that when you don't accomplish your big goal right away, you don't feel terrible about it. Set a ratio for kill leaders to kills ratio. Just go for a certain amount of kills in a season. It could be anything. Just set small goals and they'll lead to your big goals. Leave the comfort zone. Evaluate your death instead of bitching about it. Stop blaming things. I know there are a lot of actual variables and reasons you shouldn't die in this game, but always evaluate why you died. Always think about what you could have done differently. This is so cliche, I know, but if you actually do this, I promise you'll subconsciously turn into a better player. The more and more I play this game, the less chitty chat I do when I die, because I'm starting to realize that most of these situations you can control and win. Understand that the meta is always changing. I want to use a Wingman R9 every day, but in Season 7, all I started using was the 301 and Flatline and the Volt. I started using assault rifles mainly, because that was the meta. I mean, I wasn't as comfortable with it at first, but my 301 shot is absolutely disgusting at the end of the season now. Track your improvement. This is easily done by your season stats. It's good to see where you stand from, like, when you started playing. Say you started playing Season 2, you have a low KD back then, and your overall looks ugly. You're not proud of your overall KD. Well, screw the overall KD. Focus only on your Season 8 stats this season. Be happy you saw this video now before the season came out. You can, from day one, make every game count. Make every game count. If not the most cliche, yet most important, have fun. If you're a professional, it's different. You're probably not watching this video. You probably know more than I do. But if you're not a professional, remember why you're playing the game. And that's not just why you should just like force yourself to have fun. It's because when you're tilted, you're only gonna play worse. It's so rare where you just start getting tilted with your friends and you start arguing where you guys start playing better. That doesn't happen. Start joking around, change it up, go into the range with your buddy, do something funny. Don't mess around, like play with a weird combo. Do whatever it takes to just get the vibes back in motion. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the like, comment, and subscription. Follow my Twitch, RazorOnYT, and use code RazorYT for any control-free products for a discount. And let me know if you want to see more videos like this one. I'm out. Player 13.